Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the current 2021 release schedule for the Digimon products in the card game, and what I think you should do about it. Should you buy a bunch? Should you buy very little? That kind of stuff. And I'm going to explain to you why my decisions are what they are, and hopefully you guys can get some useful information out of this. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and smash that notification bell into potatoes. That way you know when more awesome Digimon videos like this are afoot. We're going to break this into three sections. We're going to talk about the products that give you booster packs, the products that are starter decks, and the other stuff. And that's it. So end of January we get the official release of Booster Set 1. In the end of February we get the official release of Booster Set 1.5. And that's going to be fun. In April, we're getting the Premium Pack, which is 2 packs of Booster Set 1 and 2 packs of Booster Set 1.5, and some promos. And then in May, start of May, we get Great Legends. That's what our random pack schedule is looking like. Let's talk about it. It's important to understand that from a printing and distribution side of things, the product is not being printed a lot because of COVID. That's just what it is. Business owners are being kind of squeezed a little bit on the product, which means the card players, in a sense, are going to get squeezed a little bit on product, some of them. We also don't have any official confirmation on whether or not Bandai is planning to do official reprints of booster boxes down the road. We have no idea. We don't know if in January it's going to be a one and done, in February if it's going to be a one and done, or in May if it's going to be a one or done or not. We have no idea. So for all of the booster box sets, buy them. Buy as many as you can. Crack those packs, crack those boxes, just get a whole lot of stuff. The reason behind this is because we are entering unknown period. We don't know how much is getting printed, if there will be any reprints, and that could cause certain cards to get very expensive in the long term and sealed product to get very expensive in the short term to long term. That's just something to keep in mind. I know that I'm personally playing the game and I'm going to be buying as much as possible to open for myself, to play, to generate YouTube content, to do some fun things. And hopefully you guys do the same. Now the Premium Pack real quick. Notice how it's called Premium Pack 1. That means that there's going to be more in the future, which is great. It kind of does forecast some reprint of packs happening in the future, so that's good news. The bad news is we don't know if this will be how they reprint packs. It very well might be. They might do the official booster box release when the set officially comes out, and then they might supplement it later with the premium packs, and that might honestly be it. If that's the case, you're going to want to buy as many premium packs as you can get your hands on. Yeah, you're going to end up with a poop ton of promos, but depending on how many premium packs they actually print, the promos might actually go up. It might be free money. Not to mention that whatever you open in your packs could very well pay for the whole thing, and then some. These are also getting hit hard by the COVID printing press. So I would definitely recommend picking a bunch up, especially if you need the promo cards or if you need to open more packs at some point to, finish some decks. Moving along to the starter decks. We know that the red, blue, and yellow ones aren't getting released in January. They are being pushed to February. They're being pushed to set 1.5. And as far as I know, that's it. That's the final printing of those decks. So if you want those decks, pick up those decks. Pick up 2, finish the play sets, call it a day, because you're probably not going to see them ever again. On that note, on the note of sealed product like this, like the starter decks, because of this, it's very, very, very likely that these are going to go up over time. Gaia Force is going to be a staple for a long time, and other little cards in the starter decks as they come out. So understand that if you don't pick up your starter decks when they come out in February again, you might be paying a lot of money to get them later on. And it might just be best to shell out $30-40 bucks to get 2 starter decks right away and just have them, just in case. And if you end up never needing them ever again, you keep them sealed, you sell them later. Big investment. In May, we're getting the last 3 starter decks, the green, purple, and black ones. And we don't know if those are going to be a one and done or if they're going to release them again a second time. My instinct is no, but I could be wrong. Again, I think it's better to approach cautiously and just buy 2 of each starter deck. That way, if you do end up playing those colors, you have the starter deck to supplement your decks. It's better than nothing. If you don't need them later, sell them, trade the singles, do whatever you want. But I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I think you should pick up 2 of each starter deck. That's just what it is. Before I talk about the collectible products at the end here, I want to make a brief comment that I am truly expecting the scalpers to come out when this game comes out. They're going to go to the Walmarts and the Targets and the whatevers, and they're going to buy out the store when it comes to the Digimon product. Because of the COVID printing issues going on, the scalpers are going to see the product, they're going to be able to sell it as a premium for the people that don't get there fast enough. I truly, truly believe that's going to happen. It's unfortunate. Just so you guys know, that's my opinion. If you don't have a local game store in your area, but you want to play the game, I would definitely recommend getting to your Walmart and other related stores before everyone else does. Just be ahead of the game. Yeah. Alright guys, we have 2 more products to talk about. 2 very interesting products. The first one comes out March 15th. It's the Tamer Evolution Box. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and lay over what these are pre-ordering for Canadian prices. You can see that this is a very expensive product. And let me tell you what's coming in it. We get a playmat, a memory gauge and marker, sleeves, a card case, and 8 reprint cards of good options. And you get the storage box. And that's it. That's what you get in that Tamer Evolution Box. Is it worth the price? Should you pick it up? I can tell you that I'm picking up one for myself, and I'm going to be buying the singles just to have a playset of each of the options that I want, because that's kind of what's going to happen with this. The singles are going to be money over time, and everything else is slowly going to gain value over time. I think that this Tamer Evolution Box and the next product we're talking about, they're going to be like long-term investments, maybe even short-term. You can pick up a bunch, leave them sealed, and before you know it, because we don't know if COVID's affecting the printing on these or not, they might be very hard to get in the future, 3 months after, 6 months after, and that will cause them to rise in price. I can guarantee 99.99999999999% sure that these are going to go up in price over time. It's a smart investment. If you want to have some for yourself, you know, get it, open it up for yourself. But if you want to keep them sealed and sell them later, do it. I think it's a great idea. The last one is the Digimon Tamer Set. I'm going to go ahead and lay the price over so you can see what Canadian sellers are selling them for. And what comes in it, we get a exclusive playmat and you get 60 sleeves. That's it for that price. That's it. I'm not as sold on this product as I am on the Evolution one that we just went over, but I do think it's going to have a similar effect. I think people are going to really want the mat. They need to make a really nice mat, but I think people are going to want the mat, and over time, not as quickly, but over time, keeping one of these sealed will be worth some money. I think I'm going to buy one just to have the mat, but that's it. There's nothing too crazy about it. It's not going to be as crazy as the first product, but it is going to go up if you want to hold on to it for like maybe a year. You might make some money back on it. If you want it just to have the mat and the sleeves, then it's a good purchase, and you should spend the money and do so. But people won't be going as crazy. And that's all the Digimon product in the English release that we know about right now. It covers basically the first half of the year, and as you can kind of tell, maybe because of COVID, you really want to try to get everything, except maybe the premium packs and the Tamer mat thing. I think everything else is a must buy, and buy as much as possible. I think you should buy the premium packs if you need the promos or you need more cards. And yeah, the Evolution Box is gonna be your alternate art options and some really cool things. And your starter decks are gonna be really good. So all in all, you know, the first half of the year for Digimon is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be great. And I think you guys should capitalize on it. Save some money now, put some money away, and just do what you can. And that's it. I thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you found it informative, and we'll see you next time. Take care.